The common assumption is that the human brain is a biological supercomputer, but the evidence suggests we are doing something that silicon cannot replicate. Modern AI can process billions of operations per second using brute force calculation, yet we still haven't solved the mystery of subjective awareness. This points to a deeper possibility, that true consciousness is performing a task that is physically impossible for any machine to replicate. If our minds operate outside the rules of standard computation, then the current race for artificial general intelligence is running on the wrong track. This is Kurt Gödel. His incompleteness theorem established a hard ceiling for what computational logic can ever achieve. Gödel proved that any formal system will always contain certain absolute truths that the system itself can never prove. There is a permanent gap in what an algorithm can know. This Nobel Prize display for Roger Penrose represents a radical challenge to the foundation of computer science. Penrose observed that human mathematicians can look at these unprovable Gödel statements and immediately see that they are true. We grasp the truth that the algorithm is forbidden from reaching. This ability to grasp unprovable truths implies that human reasoning functions through processes that a standard algorithm cannot replicate. To find the mechanism behind this, we look past the synapses electrical signals and zoom deeper into the neuron's microscopic scale. These are microtubules. They are cylindrical protein structures that form a dense lattice inside your neurons. Their physical structure shields their hollow interior, protecting the space inside from the warm, chaotic biological noise of the rest of the brain. Recent evidence of superradiance in these protein networks suggests they aren't just structural, they function as delicate quantum resonators. These tubes provide the specific hardware required to break through the limits of standard algorithmic logic. Inside the microtubule, information exists in quantum superposition, a state where multiple possibilities overlap and coexist at the same time. This is Stuart Hameroff. He and Penrose developed a joint theory called orchestrated objective reduction, or Orch-OR. They propose that at a specific threshold, these overlapping states interact with Planck-scale gravity and snap into a single defined reality. Penrose argues this physical event is more than a calculation. It's an instant of subjective experience, a bing in the universe's geometry. This non-computable collapse creates the physical basis for awareness, bypassing the deterministic rules of binary logic. This marks the difference between a machine programmed to simulate a conversation and a biological mind that actually understands it. It appears biological evolution utilized these quantum effects to bypass the boundaries of deterministic calculators. Our rich, qualitative experience of reality, what we call qualia, is the direct output of this process. In this model, human intuition and emotion aren't products of complex math. They are biological phenomena enabled by the laws of quantum mechanics. This mainframe data center represents the pinnacle of classical computing. The tech industry is betting that simply scaling this hardware will eventually result in consciousness. But if Penrose is right, building true artificial general intelligence on silicon hardware is an impossible goal. This shifts the trajectory of engineering, moving away from simple scaling and toward quantum architecture and neuroengineering. Dive deeper into the hidden secrets that shape our reality. Click the subscribe button, activate the bell, and consider the reality of the Penrose argument. You are not a data processor, but a physical phenomenon tied to the geometry of spacetime.